Jinn in love. A man lived in Pakistan who was of a handsome nature. A female jinn became attracted to him and she would regularly come to see him. By the way, jinns can take many forms. Anyway, they both started seeing each other for a while until the man moved to Saudi and found a job working in an office. The jinn followed him and hence continued to see him. She would bring him fruits and gifts from different countries not found in Saudi. His workmates would be amazed to see such gifts and fruits arrive not to be found in their locality. Eventually the human was to get married by his parents. He told the jinn that despite how close they were, they could never be together because they were two different creations. She refused and said she will only be with him, and if he chooses to marry then she will destroy the life of his new partner. Fearing the consequences, he stayed single but made a condition. This condition was that she also stays single and does not get married. Hence they both went on seeing each other. The time came for the jinn to be married to another and she also refused to her parents. They insisted but she never gave in. One day the human awoke to the noise of a train approaching. He had been laid down on some train tracks. The train took one of his legs and before it could take the other, the female jinn was able to save him. Jinns travel at very high speeds. The human was told by the jinn that he had been laid on the tracks by the jinn who her parents chose her to marry. She later came round to tell him that she had married the jinn her parents had chosen for her. He was shocked to hear this and asked her why. She replied, "I only married to save your life. Otherwise the other jinn would kill you." She got married to protect the life of her beloved. The human came to England and received the best possible treatment for his leg. Funny, the female jinn also accompanied him. He had a fake leg fitted. They still see each other but the relationship isn't the same. Strange but true. Uncle and the Jinn. Salam, hope you are all well and in the best of health and faith. My mom once told me this story. It's strange but also sad. She had an uncle living in India in mid-1900s. Them days they used to travel on horses and carriages. Her uncle was once on his way back from a village and was coming home late night. He had gone for business and decided to bring home some sweets, mithai, for his children. Whilst traveling late night he was stopped by an individual who blocked his way. This person said, "The sweets that you have purchased, give them to me." Uncle, shocked and dumbstruck, asked him how he knew he had sweets. He replied, "I am Jinn." Uncle, being of strict nature, replied that he would not give the sweets under any circumstances. The Jinn again and again persuaded him, saying, "Give me the sweets, this is better for you." He said, "I will give much more in return." But Uncle, being a man of his word, said, "I bought these for my children and they will be eaten by my children." The Jinn became very persuasive and said, "I cannot let you pass until you give me the sweets." Uncle, knowing this Jinn won't give and said, "Okay, then I'll have to fight you." In the middle of the night the Jinn and Uncle began fighting and not until Fajr did the Jinn run away by the call of the azan. Uncle, tired and exhausted, finally reached home and his wife asking what had happened. Uncle, too tired to explain, went to bed. Late that morning Uncle's wife went to wake him up but he had already passed away. He never woke from his sleep. Them days people were poor but they had hearts of gold. They were pure and people of taqwa. They would not be scared by anything except Allah.